On behalf of the Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry, I, Utkarsh Joshi, would like to extend a warm welcome to one and all. The topic for today's conclave is MSME Conclave Global Opportunities for MSMEs. This year's theme, Global Opportunities for MSMEs, underscores the vital role of international partnerships and financial innovation in driving the sector's growth. The event will feature presentations by the Council Generals from different countries, each sharing unique insights into global markets and strategic opportunities for MSMEs. Complementing this will be sessions led by the senior representatives from India's leading financial institutions who will showcase tailored financial solutions to address the specific needs of the MSMEs. Through this conclave, the Chamber aims to provide a platform for MSME entrepreneurs, financial institutions, policymakers, and industry leaders to come together, share knowledge, and discuss the strategies for growth, innovation, and access to finance. I would like to welcome Mr. R. Srinivasan, Co-Chairperson, MSME Forum, Bombay Chamber, and Director, AIRA Consulting Private Limited, to deliver the welcome address for today's conclave.
Thank you, Utkarsh. Good afternoon and warm welcome to all of you. It's indeed my pleasure to welcome you all to this MSME Conclave. At the outset, let me talk a little about Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Bombay Chamber has been playing a proactive role in India's development for the last 189 years. In fact, just last month we celebrated our 189th Foundation Day. The Chamber serves as an effective vehicle of communication between regulatory bodies, corporate world, and society at large. Out of the several thousand members that we have, two-thirds of them is MSMEs, so it's very important for us to address this community. This year's mission is an attempt to marry the rich legacy of the Chamber with the opportunities that can be unleashed in this global world by working together as India Inc. We believe that the more we come together as leaders of India and work with the government and regulators, higher will be the value we can unlock for all of us. The collaborative development towards Viksit Bharat, the theme has 4 critical aspects. I thought it's there. Anyway, embracing digitalization, bringing ESG at the heart of the business, fostering diversity, equity, and inclusion, and enhancing ease of doing business. In fact, the last finance campaign conclave also talked about ease of doing business. Considering the context of Bombay Chamber has undertaken and very actively engaged in activities in align with our mission. To name a few, the Chamber's main area of operation includes advocacy in almost all areas, both government as well as judiciary. The Chamber has many subcommittees with eminent members who regularly interact with the government and ensure new notifications and laws apart from state and annual budget. The Chamber also has helped the members in facilitation in business visas, issuing certificate of origin. In fact, Bombay Chamber is one of the leading organizations to issue certificate of origins. The Chamber also has labor advisory wing, which plays a crucial role in employer-employer relationships, and in recent years has started a mediation wing. Bombay Chamber conducts over 100 seminars and webinars. A lot of these were focused on MSME sector. That's for us, right? So in this background, where does this conclave lie? MSMEs are backbone of the Indian economy, contributing to close to 30% of the GDP and about 40% of India's exports. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Narendra Modi has set an ambitious vision of Viksit Bharat, a developed country by 2047, when this country will celebrate the 100th anniversary of the independence. I use the word ambitious with a lot of responsibility. Economists suggest that reaching this goal requires India to grow by 9% plus over the next 20 years. Few Asian economies have managed to do that, sustained high growth. So you can have examples of China, Taiwan, South Korea, and there's no reason why we cannot do it. So there's an opportunity and there is a real reason for us to do it. So while it's challenging, it's not impossible. But the fact also is that no large economy has grown without focusing on exports. Today, integrating into global chains is not just a good to do, but an imperative. Considering the contribution of MSMEs to exports, it's all the more critical that we work towards providing MSMEs pathways and opportunities to the global networks. While many MSMEs are ready to export, they lack critical information. This conclave, therefore, couldn't have come at a more opportune time. The MSME Committee of Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry represents over 2,000 members of the MSME sector. We organize numerous knowledge-sharing sessions and events aimed at enhancing the capacity of our members to compete and grow. We at Bombay BCCI consider it our privilege. 2 tracks. One, an opportunity to listen and interact with the country representatives, Honorable Consul Generals and Trade Ministers themselves about the opportunities in their respective countries. These could be in the nature of imports of raw material, technology, representation, or export facilitation. The second track, as Utkarsh mentioned, are the banks and financial institutions that provide capital for enhancing exports. A unique feature, of course, is that the banks, all the speakers are available post for a one-on-one interaction should you have any questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a power-packed session, and I urge each one of you to take full advantage of this. On behalf of the MSME Committee of Bombay Chamber of Commerce, I sincerely thank the speakers for taking out time out of their busy schedule and being part of this conclave and provide valuable thoughts. The MSME Conclave is our contribution to Viksit Bharat. I now request Utkarsh to take the proceedings ahead. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Sir, our first session of presentations include the presentations on the topic Finance for Exports. I would like to invite Mr. C.S. Arya, General Manager, IDBI Bank, to kindly deliver the first presentation. Over to you, sir.
I'm C.S. Arya, General Manager, IDBI Bank. I'm taking care of MSME. So, within 10-15 minutes, I try to tell what IDBI is doing for MSME. So, industrial financings. So, from that, we are now, moving to MSME financing. So, because of that, why I'm telling this? Because based on our experience in industrial financing, now we have this opportunity to diversify our portfolio. So, because of that, MSME is a various our focal point, because we want to rebalance our entire portfolio. These are the numbers about exposure we have. Then some of the things I am not talking about what are the plain vanilla solution we have. Some of the solution I would like to highlight here, that whenever we are giving working capital to MSMEs, at the time of sanction itself, we are also giving additional working capital. So in case of exigency, in case of urgency, the MSME can come to us and immediately avail without any further processing. Based on the requirement, they can immediately take. At the time of sanction itself, we are providing this. Then we are the major players on the trades platform. We have roughly 4% market share in trade platforms. So we are one of the major players on the trade platform. Apart from this, we have also started, discounting MSME to MSME. That means we are discounting the vendors, not only vendors' bills, we are discounting the vendors' bills also. We are also providing channel financing schemes across India with all the major anchor corporates. We have also started, funding based on the cash flows. Traditionally, we used to finance based on the accounts, balance sheets. Now we have moved to providing solution, credit based on the cash flows. Then we have already forged in with various fintechs to provide faster services, capitalize the digital footprints of the MSMEs. So based on the infrastructure created by Government of India or various regulatory authorities, so we are encashing those digital platforms, digital footprints of the MSME, and using this so that we can provide a faster services to MSMEs. We have pre-shipment, post-shipment facility in foreign currencies for MSMEs also, which can be used, and various MSMEs are using this pre-shipment and post-shipment in foreign currencies. These are the trade finance solution, export-import financing, bill discounting, letter of credit, bank guarantees, remittances, buyer, sellers, suppliers credit, all things we are providing. Then these are some of the treasury services we are providing. Foreign exchange remittances, foreign travels. This is one of the best solution we have, wherein whenever you are traveling abroad, we can take our world currency cards and use this abroad. Then we have educational remittances services, which you can remit foreign exchange to abroad at the best rates. We have also these foreign currencies available at across India, our branches. Then we have a dedicated forex trade services desk at authorized branches. Apart from this, where big centers, we have dealers, treasury dealers at the branches who can provide you faster services, competitive rates, and if you want hedging, derivative, those things also we can provide. Then live quotes, we have a platforms wherein the clients come, they can see, we are giving access to our clients, they can see the quotes live from that. So based on that, they can take a decision, and whichever beneficial to them, they can take a decision. We have the treasury services at minimum cost, competitive rates. That's it from my side. Any question, I'm here to answer, and then after that also, we can provide answer.
Thank you. Hello. Thank you so much, sir. I would like to invite Mr. Shirish Mathur, Head SME Products and Digital Platforms, Aditya Birla Finance, to deliver the next presentation, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, it's a pleasure for me to be present here in front of the diverse audience, and more so, I understand there are a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs who are making difference to their business and to economy. Aditya Birla Capital, as you would all know, is a trusted name in the world of leading financial services provider, and we provide lending, insurance, investment solutions right from individuals to business owners to large corporates, helping them in their own personal journey and journey of their business growth. What I'm here today is, while the subject is banking solutions or finance solutions for exports, I would want to take this opportunity to cover a larger subject. And this primarily comes out of my discussion when I meet a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs like you, where often it is said and they express, and when we have discussion apart from finance, right, how do they manage their business, grow their business? One thing that I commonly hear is, every business owner says that if there is a business owner, or he calls himself the CEO, CEO for a small business or a medium business stands for Chief Everything Officer, where they say that they have to do everything, right from managing their business, growing their business, dealing with their customers, dealing with their vendors, looking at finance accounts. And with that thought, and when we get this feedback collectively from this community and a lot of people like you, at Aditya Birla Capital, we thought, why not, while we are anyways into financial solutions, why not create a platform that can be your companion in solving some of your business requirements on a day-to-day basis and help you in managing your business, not only managing your business, but growing your business as well. So I'll cover what are the financial solutions available on this platform, but also in a way talk about what are the various services available for each business owner, which can be accessed on this platform very seamlessly and digitally. So with this thought, Aditya Birla Capital launched this platform, which is known as Udyog Plus, close to now 1.5 years back. This is a platform which does not only offer financial solution to small businesses. And when I talk about financial solution, we provide solutions across lending, insurance, investments. We cover all sort of lending solution, be it a term loan, be it a working capital finance, supply chain finance for your business, helping you in funding your transaction with your vendors or your customers. We also looked at the complete ecosystem that a small business runs. And we have also come up with solution which your employees can access. And this is a feedback that we typically get, that a small business unit, while there are challenges the way they get access to financial services, even the employees working in small business units sometimes find difficult to access financial services. So we have tried to cover full ecosystem of MSME, where we are providing solution for the business or the entity per se. We also look at providing solution for their employees. Not only this, we have also partnered with leading service providers in the country to bring various business management solutions on this platform. And I'll talk about them in a while, which help any business owner to run their business on a day-to-day basis and as well grow their business. This is a completely open platform. Any business owner can come on this platform, register. The registration process is very quick. There is no charge to it. It's a free of cost platform. All the services are openly available. So you need not be an existing customer of Aditya Birla Capital. If you are running your business, you are welcome to log on to this platform. I'll share the URL. You can access it on your laptop, on your mobile. In fact, after this presentation, all of you can just log into your mobile browser and try out this platform. But what this does is, on the financial solution side, this platform offers, as I told you, all sort of lending solutions. So we provide from unsecured lending to secured lending, also fund your transactions with your vendors, with your customers, in shape of supply chain finance, working capital finance, and all those solutions are available. Some of the products which are low ticket in size, even the fulfillment journeys are completely digital on this platform. So if you are looking for a very small ticket temporary funding facility, you can come on this platform, avail it digitally. The whole sanction process, disbursement process is immediate, and it happens over 10 minutes for a business loan, unsecured business loan. And then, of course, you have opportunity to explore products on the secured lending side, on supply chain, on working capital. And that also, you can initiate those dialogue digitally. And then, of course, there is a large distribution team and relationship team that helps you in fulfilling and availing those solutions. So be it business lending or supply chain finance, all of this is available. Not only lending, we also provide you options to protect your business in form of various insurance solutions. We provide you options of growing your business, investing your money for better returns in form of various investment solutions. And all of this, you get it at one place. So rather than looking for these individual solutions at different places, this practically becomes a one-stop shop if you are looking to manage finance for your business. I also spoke about that because all of you, and I'm sure there are other fellow speakers who will come and talk about a lot of financial solutions. All of you are anyways dealing and must be availing a lot of this. I will also try to cover what other value-added services are available on this platform, which can help any business owner in running the business on a day-to-day basis. For this, we have also looked at typically for a business owner, what typically a day of a business owner look like. And we have brought in some of the banking products here. We have brought in some of the business management tools here in shape of accounting platforms, in shape of payroll management platforms, which all of you can avail coming on this platform. We also have consulting services in shape of tax advisory, tax filing solution, which are available here. You can come avail these services on this platform. We also have looked at, and we understand this also was, and in fact this came out during one of the discussions that I was having with one of my large clients. And one of the common grudges, while SMEs, all of us say they are the backbone of the country, they contribute, and we heard all of you contribute 30% to India's GDP, 40% to exports. But when it comes to availing privileges and services, there is a difference what a small business owner gets versus a large corporate. For example, coming from a corporate like Aditya Birla Capital, all the employees here get to access the corporate travel services offered by all the airlines. And then there are benefits when you avail corporate travel services, while any employee or even the business owner traveling on an airline will not typically get corporate travel service and the benefits associated. So we have also tried to aggregate all those services, again partnered with leading service providers in that space. And if you avail travel services through Udyog Plus, you also get to avail all the corporate travel benefits that any large corporate would typically get. So this is just an example to show you that we have looked at the complete, I would say, spectrum of what a typical small business does in managing its business, and all those services you will see are available on this platform. This is just a representative list. And not only we have just got these services from some of these leading service providers, all these services come to registered users of Udyog Plus at preferential pricing. So you also get commercial benefit if you avail it by being an Udyog Plus registered user. Or there are, if not commercially, there are other benefits. For example, if you are looking for opening a business account, we are partnered with one of the leading private sector banks, and they are typically providing zero balance account to all the users of Udyog Plus, whereas otherwise there is typically a balance commitment. So these are some small nuances on how we are attempting to make lives of business owners simpler and allowing them to focus on what they know the best, which is growing their business, while the platform acts as a companion to take care of all their requirements. Not only, so far I was talking of services which help you in managing your business, running your business. We also understand that for you, growth is priority. You want to grow your business for yourself, for your employees, contributing to nation at large. And hence, we also have got some very proprietary solutions here on this business, which also helps you in growing your business. For example, all of us, I'm sure all of us and most of us would be using social media platforms for individual networking. If we are professionals, so let's say if there are salaried professionals like me, we are typically on LinkedIn, which is professional networking platform. But is there any known business networking platform for business owners where they can meet prospective buyers, prospective sellers, can promote their products, can run their offers, can actually generate their catalogs instantly and reach out to large set of customer base? There won't be any name that will come instantly to your mind. What we have done is we have also created a business networking platform where you again can come on Udyog Plus, access this platform, meet your prospective sellers, buyers, roll out your catalogs. If you want to run a campaign, if you want to run a promotional offer for your product, all those services are available here. And we have seen examples where small business owners like you have come on this platform, started networking with like-minded players or other entrepreneurs, and there are transactions that happen. Of course, this platform just enables networking and transactions happen outside this, but this is serving as a tool where one can actually go out in the market and by crossing all the geographical boundaries can actually find out prospective buyers and sellers that make sense for doing the business. Similarly, for businesses who only operate through physical brick and mortar model, we have also tried to give them an option of going online and converting their business online, where they are able to create their online catalogs and then actually reach out to larger set of audience to attract customers. For smaller merchants, so small businesses who are running merchant stores or shops, we have also partnered with ONDC network. So if I am, let's say, a retailer running my shop, I can actually through Udyog Plus connect to ONDC, can get onboarded on ONDC, and then get access to the complete customer base, which is available on ONDC, looking out for solutions. So in a way, we are helping businesses to go from offline to online and make their presence online also available. Plus, there are also various different content on various topics, which typically small business owners find it useful. There are courses available, there are learning modules available, which you can use for yourself, for your employees, and can use this for upskilling your workforce so that you can increase productivity and get most out of your workforce. So these are some of the solutions which are actually helping some of our customers on Udyog Plus to also grow their business, reach out to newer customer base, find out new and efficient suppliers, and hence bring in efficiency overall to the business. So broadly, these were the three dimensions which I thought I'll cover with you. As I told you, this is an open platform. Here is the link. All of you can access this platform either through your desktop, laptops, or on your mobile. The registration just takes 2 minutes. There is no cost to it. It's an open platform, and I would invite all of you to try out this platform, and we'll be happy to serve you in your journey of growth. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. For our next presentation, I would like to invite Mr. Dhrubashish Bhattacharya, Head MSME and Co-Lending, Bank of Baroda. Over to you, sir.
Everyone, thank you, Bombay Chambers of Commerce and Industry, for having me here. It's always a privilege to partner with an august and such a reputed institution. So what I'll do is I'll quickly touch base on a couple of things on the MSME. Since I head the MSME, it is very important that while export forms a part of the MSME, it is very important that we must understand how the MSME whole space is evolving. So we'll talk about the demand side, we'll talk about the supply side, and then eventually see how this whole eco space, the MSME space is evolving, and then finally, what has Bob got to do with this, and what are our offerings around this? So that's the landscape. If you see the demand side, the massive demand. See, the third bar which you see is the unmet demand. As we speak, there is a 65 trillion market which exists in the MSME space, out of which only 28 trillion has been addressed. So almost 50% is vacant. So that's the gap which we see in India. As we move from the Vikasshil to Viksit Bharat, which is a developing to a developed nation by the 2047, I think this gap is something which we must address. And it's an ever-expanding space. If you see what are the number of MSMEs, these are which are currently at 6.4, will move to 7.5 by the year FY30. There are some projections being done, and this is not my piece of cake. This has been spoken about in various forums, and I'm just trying to collaborate them and show them to you. So you can see the share of exports, which is currently at 45%, will move up to 60%. And all of them are very, very integral for the path of progression to the developed economy by 2047. So massive demand, and we all know there is a buzz around the market in the industry, and a lot of ministers also keep saying that the MSME is the next big retail. And this is the picture which you see from the demand side. How true is that statement? Now let's see the supply side. The supply side, the AUM, as I said, the 28 trillion which I have the outstanding book of MSMEs, is largely been addressed by three financial institutions, these segment of financial institutions. One is, of course, the public sector banks, private sector banks, and the NBFCs. If you can see that a large part of the market share of the public sector banks have kind of shifted from there to the NBFCs and the private sector banks in the last 3-4 years. And I'll come to the reason why they have moved on. But what I'm trying to say is that since the demand is there, the supply is inadequate. It is very important for us to understand, especially the financiers and the financial institutions, that with such an unmet demand, which is lying like a gold mine, we are just scratching the surface. There's a huge opportunity which we can explore. Now, let us see what are the, if you see, this is the growth in the lending for the new disbursement for various segments. So there are three. MSME clearly means micro, small, and medium. The micro continues to dominate in terms of both in terms of value as well as the number of loans, because the bottom of the pyramid still is very, very fat. And it is that segment which still contributes, if you see, 18.9. So what I mean to say here is, and government has got a major role to play in this, and we play a pivotal role in fulfilling the government's dream. The micro loans, which are typically loans within, say, we can term it between 15 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs, some say also up to 1 CR. But these schemes like a PM Vishwakarma or a PM Swanidhi, or very recently the upgraded version of the Mudra loan from 10 to 20 lakhs, these are going to immensely contribute in the micro credit. The micro segment eventually will migrate to the small, and the small will migrate to a medium, and that's the natural progression of how a developing economy would behave in a developed scenario. So it's very important that we handhold the microcredit so that they travel to the medium sector in 5 years horizon, and that's how the nation progresses. So before coming from this session, we had a detailed session from the ministry, and they were of the view that the microcredit must improve across all the private sector banks and public sector banks. So ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that we handhold these micro segments as well, along with our businesses. Now let's see how the MSMEs are developing the right attributes to attract formal credit. We all know that formal credit has been talked about a lot, but more often than not, we tend to ignore the people, and still there are MSMEs which still they go to the if you talk of the rural economy, they go to the Arthiyas or the so-called the aggregators, not the aggregators defined by RBI. And these are the people who are the money lenders who still supply credit to them. Now let us see how is this happening. There are three things which are happening to attract the formal credit. One is on the formalization, which is the initiatives taken by the government of India, like a GST and the Udyam registration, so that they get formalized. The second is the digitization, a big-time digitization happening. Some of my friend from Aditya Birla has just now spoken, is an example of one such digitization. And of course, there is a cash flow visibility. Look at the UPI transactions which are happening from P2C, P2M. To the merchants, it is a whopping 131 lakh crores. That's the kind of volume which we are dealing today. Now, once you enter into this system, it becomes a formal credit. So these figures are very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take you, you should note it down. You can find this in various sites also. But I just thought that this is an opportune time when we should, since we represent a public sector bank, we must bring forth these facts before you. And before I keep telling that what we do. Now, let's see how the institutions are transforming key supply side. So that was on the demand side, how the MSMEs are evolving. Now, what are we doing as institutions, including Bank of Baroda? You see the products, processes, and operating models. Every financial institution, whether it is a private bank, NBFC, or a public sector bank, there is a massive transformation which is going on the digital front, which is essentially the processes. We are working out, bringing out innovative products. 10 years back, and most of you, I can see a lot of senior members out here, if you had approached a public sector bank, they would come back with a typical solution on financing. Bhai, humko to keval working capital or term loan aata hai. These are only two things which we give, a CC, OD, and a term loan. Today, you see there are so many innovative products. At Bank of Baroda, we have invented at least 5-7 new product lines wherein you actually don't ask for a collateral. Typically, a public sector bank, on any bank you go, the first thing they will ask is, what collateral are you going to provide? So we have departed from that concept, and we have brought in products which are not collateral, and thanks to government for the initiative on the CGTMSE, where the cover has gone up from 2 crores to 5 crores now. So a lot of small and the medium entrepreneurs are now interested in collateral-free loan through the CGTMSE route. So the products, processes, and operating models. The operating models, if you see the digital native journeys, you would have heard that State Bank of India has recently launched the 5 crore cash flow back product. Bank of Baroda, we are also launching very soon in this quarter itself a 2 crore rupee journey, which will be absolutely touch-free. When I say it's no manual intervention, it's a straight-through process which we are contemplating through the state-of-the-art technology, wherein it's a DIY journey. It's do-it-yourself. The customer logs in and he gets the sanction on his own up to a 2 crore rupee loan. A major change from what we've been doing all these years. So just wait and watch. That's how the transformation is happening across all the financial institutions. The powerful ecosystem enablers for MSME lending. Now, how are these happening? It's very important to understand that a lot of repositories today are getting digitized. Now, you just talk of the PAN, the Udyam, the MCA, GST, income tax, all of them, we have gotten APIs from them. There are 70 odd rule engines which are set through these various integrations today, where the credit engine, or what you call the decision engine, rests on your system, and it makes the life of an underwriter so simpler that he can devote more time today in the field, interacting with the customer, building relationship with the customer, understanding the business model at its place, rather than spending time more on the underwriting, which can be taken care of by the automation. Powerful ecosystem, again, the Udyam registration. Look at the numbers. There are 2 crore Udyam registrations. It was only 13 lakh a year back. It has gone up to 2 crores URCs, Udyam registration certificates have been issued. Apart from, there is an Udyam Assist platform partnered by SIDBI, wherein close to 3 crore MSMEs have been formalized. The TREADS framework, someone spoke about, I think IDBI, my friend from IDBI, he spoke of the TREADS. TREADS is catching up like a wildfire. Everyone is getting interested. With government now, from the large corporate, brought the ceiling down to the MSMEs, even a 250 crore turnover also people can now get into the TREADS platform. Brilliant. We are also doing exceedingly well in this. Of course, the expanding the coverage of the Mudra scheme. I just spoke Tarun Plus, which has recently been announced. From a 10 lakh, it has been expanded to 20 lakhs. So these are the powerful ecosystem enablers for the MSME lending. Cash flow-based assessments have enabled sachet of loans. Loan sachets, we used to talk about a shampoo sachet. Now we are talking about loan sachets, because we understand that the small is beautiful. We understand that small is beautiful. Therefore, if there is a smaller requirement, let us customize it. So this is another thing which I think a lot of fintechs have done a great deal of job. I don't know how many fintech players are here, but we are trying to partner with them, and we are also bringing this association of the loans. When a new offer, there is a large loan, you offer a smaller loan with an easier access within minutes. So I think embedded finance, sachet loans, these are the new words which we have discovered in the financial institution space. Now let's see the playbook for enhancing supply of formal credit to MSMEs, the product and process innovation, capability of infrastructure creation, effective utilization of government guarantees. Now, the kind of confidence we get when the credit guarantee schemes are launched, and especially when this 2 crore CGTMSE coverage went up to 5 crores. And trust me, yeah, give me a minute. So trust me, today, the CGTMSE filing, which is the enrollment on the CGTMSE empanelment, is everything automated. The filing, the lodgement of the claims are automated. So it's not, there is no manual intervention at all. Public sector banks, which hugely bank on the credit guarantee scheme, especially for the government-sponsored schemes, we are thankful to the government for effectively utilizing the government guarantees. Above picture, a comprehensive solution suite for the MSMEs. This is what we are offering. I don't want to repeat what is written. You can just have a look at that. We have a value proposition. Our offerings are on the core products, on the government schemes, on the property-backed loans, and on the asset financing. So we have distributed our product suite into various sub-segments, and there is a value proposition in each one of them with the offerings, and of course, these offerings have also got the value proposition. So I wish to interact with some of you, or most of you. My team is around here. After this session, you can certainly have a one-on-one discussion. In and around the export credit also, we have got fantastic solutions. Please touch base with our team. And the above picture, beyond product offering, we have systems and processes in place. That I said that for a 2 crore loan, we are developing a cash flow digital journey. That's soon coming. We already have a 25 lakh rupee loan for Smart OD. We have developed a product only for women entrepreneurs, and I can see a lot of women sitting out there. Good news for you, ladies. We have got a women entrepreneur Mahila Swavlamban scheme, which we have launched last year. It is building huge traction in the field. It's like a fantastic offering on the processing fee discounts, the low collateral demand, and beyond 5 crores, up to 5 crores, we're not asking for any collateral. So good news for the ladies out here. And on the distribution side also, we have opened 375 SME branches backed by relationship managers. We have got a Tejas platform, which is the state-of-the-art digital platform on which we can onboard yourself should you require a loan. So thank you so much for a patient hearing. I know I rushed a bit. Should you have any further clarity, please touch base with any of our team members. We are available here. Thank you so much.
Hello. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the presentations. I would like to invite Mr. Rajan Razi, Chairperson, MSME Forum, Bombay Chamber, and CEO, NICAM Solution, to please present mementos as a token of appreciation to our presenters. The CS Arya, General Manager, IDBI Bank. Mr. Shirish Mathur, Head SME Products and Digital Platforms, Aditya Birla Finance Limited, and Mr. Dhrubashish Bhattacharya, Head MSME and Co-Lending, Bank of Baroda. A round of applause for the wonderful presentations.